What's up YouTube? I'm William Bitter and this is my channel, Money Thoughts.
Money Thoughts.
So I just dropped a video about how I basically have lost nearly $500,000 since the beginning of this year. And I remember posting like a year and a half ago on like how I can't believe that I'm retired at 31 years old at the time. I'm 32 now. I wanted to like kind of address how this huge drop in the stock market is affecting my like quote unquote retirement. You know, because that retirement was based on some assumptions on the performance of the stock market and income streams, et cetera, et cetera. I haven't watched that video in a while. I posted it like a year and a half ago. I think I was in the parking lot of like a parkour gym and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe, and this is of course when the stock market was soaring, and I was like, wow, I can't believe, I'm 31 years old and I'm like retired and living off of my investments. And so here I am a year and a half later. I haven't really worked. I've helped a little bit with my dog walking business, and I've posted some YouTube videos, which are both things that I'm pretty passionate about. I don't really consider it to be like working. Essentially, I am at a place in my life where I can choose to work, but my net worth did get cut in half in the last 10 months. So currently, the way my passive income breaks down is, so I do get some passive income from my dog walking business. So currently that sits at around $1,500 a month, which is incredible. Shout out to Tina and her boyfriend Mache for like busting their asses. Also, I did just calculate the last 2 years of income from my Airbnb, because I'm gonna do an update video on that as well. And it looks like, I've made about $1,000 a month from Airbnb. However, I will say that this year, things have seemed to be slowing down. So what I really should have done is maybe I should have looked at the numbers for the last 6 months. But over the last 2 years, it's given me about $1,000 a month of passive income. Perhaps now it seems more like it's shrinking down to like $500 a month. Something going on with the economy, less people working remotely, et cetera, et cetera. I'll monitor this going forward, but currently it's sitting at around $1,000 a month, at least calculated based on the last 24 months. And then YouTube, if I just look at like the last 12 months, I've been making on average $500 a month from YouTube. Still, most of this income comes from my tiny apartment video that just the YouTube algorithm keeps pumping out. But that income is very sporadic, and there'll be like 1 month where I'll make like $2,500 and then another month where I make like $150. The YouTube income is not really a reliable source, but on average, it's given me about $500 a month over the last 12 months, which is pretty great. In my retirement video, I basically assumed, but didn't count on the fact that stocks would grow at about 10% a year, which is the average. But obviously, my entire stock portfolio has essentially been cut in half in the last year. So passive income from stocks is currently sitting at zero, and if you really calculated it, I guess it would be like negative $500,000 or something, or whatever. But but I'm hopeful in the long run that it still will at least give me a 10% return. But unfortunately, I can't count on that in the short run. So my passive income here is sitting at around $3,000 a month. But then another thing is that I have this huge chunk of margin where the interest rates have gone up from like 2% up to like 4.5%. So now my interest payments for my margin is $600 a month. I didn't expect interest rates to go up so much, so fast, but I knew it was a possibility, and you make the bed that you sleep in or whatever. So currently, I've got a $600 expense for margin interest, which leaves my total passive income at $2,400 a month, which is basically my budget. I used to keep my budget under $2,000 a month, and it's probably sitting at around $2,500 a month. And honestly, because I've been traveling so much, and there's just some like once in a lifetime experiences. When you're somewhere that you've never been and you're far away from home, it's hard to say no to certain activities and possibilities. So possibly my budget is I'm actually spending a little bit more than I'm making, and I was hoping that the stock market would have at least some return to like compensate me if in case I'm going over my passive income, which it's not. And so this is where I'm at with my quote unquote retirement, is like, maybe it's time to work a little bit, or maybe put out more YouTube videos and make this YouTube thing more of a business. And oh, it's raining. It's still here in Medellin. It's raining. They call it the city of eternal spring. Just wanted to share the view. I really do love this city. Soon I'm flying to Buenos Aires. And that's another thing, is like, because I've been traveling, if I just stayed in one spot, I could probably keep my budget under this. But because I keep buying these flights and moving around and doing these like hikes and travel activities that cost more money, my budget, I'm a little over budget currently. But I will go back to New York and walk some dogs around the holidays. So, hopefully I'll make a little bit more and pay off some of that margin. But yeah, this is my current retirement situation. It's, obviously you got to stay flexible, and in hard times you just got to survive. So, but I am looking forward to the Fed U-turn and the market rally. I feel like, we're going to be looking back at this stock market crash, and I think everyone's going to be wishing that they bought more. Not investment advice. Do your own homework, do your own research, make your own decisions. But yeah, good luck to everyone saving and investing and reaching financial independence. I hope that me sharing my experiences, my mistakes, my decision making, at least gives you guys some thoughts and ideas, and helps you guys make your own decisions, and I wish you guys all the best.
Save and invest your money.